I wonder if little Artie got away all right. Wasn't that the caper? I thought he'd never cut the power. Well, I hope she likes it.
That wasn't very nice, what you did to Arthur.
What did you do while I was out?
Stuff.
Chanterelle? You're a master of conversation. Look what I got you in the warehouse.
Oh. She's so pretty.
It's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know, the Home Army lads.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
I think they want the Germans to come back. It's the shame of it, you see.
You bloody knew!
For heaven's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I are neighbours from way back.
The tanks are hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché.
Like we made at school.
We could afford them. If they didn't really have tanks.
Did you know they were fake?
Of course not.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
I would have told the lads. Would have risen up.
But, Ollie,
Oh my God,
you were the General Secretary.
I did.
You must have known.
Don't forget a thing like that.
I lied my way off that train.
If we'd have known, we'd have risen up, we'd have had to.
I promised Percy I'd keep it safe.
We'd have saved you. And everyone else's kids.
Didn't you hear me? I have to go find him.
Oh, the bridge is crawling with policemen.
There's that thingamajig you told me about.
But I was going to use that.
You were going to leave me?
No, of course not. You're my daughter.
They'll never believe you're a bridge inspector.
You're right. You're always right. Take this to the Maidenholm Bridge and tell the bobbies you're there to fix the bridge works.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
Oh, and say hello to Percy for me.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I don't see how you could have not known.
I couldn't have known about the tanks, Meg. I'd never have forgotten such a thing. I'll see the General. He'll tell you. He'll tell us I never knew. Margaret! He has to. Margaret! Ah, for fuck's sake!
Someone's broken in. Look, down there. Wastrels. I think they're setting up some kind of bomb.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm playing with that.
Sorry. Dear Margaret, I wish I could have saved you. Dear Margaret.
I'm playing with that.
Sorry. You leaky scunner!
Time! Supper's over!
No.
Lay still, you bastard.
Where the hell are they getting explosives?
Okay.
I think they're setting up some kind of bomb. I think we might need to get out of here.
Away and pile your heads, you witless! Come on!
Fuck me, man! You're all female!
You never liked me, did you?
There they are!
Oh, come on.
It's time! Plywood and paper mache! Plywood and paper mache!
Finally.
Don't forget all your things on the ground floor. You don't want to leave them behind.
Better get everything I can scavenge out of there.
Careful, those people might still be here.
How the hell do I get out of here? The doors are blocked.
We can't stay here. The roof's going to fall on our heads any minute.
How about we go back up and jump off the roof?
Are you crazy?
Well, I have that parachute, so it's better than it sounds.
You're going to take a parachute up to the roof and jump off?
If you've got a better idea, don't be shy.
Yeah, little girl.
Christ on the course!
No. Oh no.
lucky I don't believe in ghosts. Go forth and sin no more. Now I just need to get up on that roof.
You're not seriously going to jump off the roof?
Come on, live a little. Bad choice of words, sorry.
Come on. Like pounding you guys.
Let this be a lesson to you then. Oh, that really takes it out of your shoulders.
You've seen their views, right? But what if Private what's his name lied to us?
Calm down, he's not stupid. We've got him locked up. If we don't come back, he'll starve to death.
They've captured one of the Home Army lads.
They could signal somebody through the window.
Then why don't you fuck off back to Canary House if you're worried about it?
I see you, murderer!
Wall.
Stop making up! We come to the end of our time! We come to the end of our time!
Sleep.
Who will guard? They're never coming back! Fire! Be meat!
Away from me.
It's harder than the Germans, isn't it?
You're behind this woman, aren't you?
I think they're going to blow up the tower. I think they're setting up another bomb.
Where the hell are they getting explosives?
Oh wait, they're missing something. No, I think they found it. I think they've stuck the fuse in. They're running away from it. You're going to break your legs, if you're very lucky.
Well, I've always wanted to try it. Parachuting, I mean. I've already broken my legs once. Don't recommend it.
Well,
If this
there you
doesn't
go.
work, I won't feel stupid for long.
Trucks away!
Margaret, wait for me!
For Christ's sake! Ah, for fuck's sake!
Hope those fucking wankers like rubble. I'm never going back there. Doesn't matter. He'll tell me I didn't know about the tanks. He's got to.
But we can't get into the military camp. I wonder if that soldier can help. The one the wastrels kidnapped.
I feel surprisingly poorly for a man who's just jumped off a building.
Your blood sugar's probably low. You better use one of those syringes.
Oh god, seriously.
There. Don't you feel better? Maybe you could find a beehive nearby and steal some honey.
I prefer to think of it as harvesting, thank you very much.
Shit.
Go forth and sin nae more.
No.
Sorry you had to see that. Quietly now.
I see you, you murderer! Damn it. Damn it.
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
wife thinks we entertain girls all day long here. Oh, wish we did.
Don't worry, I'm coming to get you.
Wait. Is that Ollie Starkey? Never mind then.
You don't want me to rescue you?
You'll only make it worse. Somehow.
Sorry, laddie, I need your help. Oh, don't struggle, you'll hurt your neck. You look how I feel, mate.
We've all got to stick together here. In spirit, anyway.
I think someone pinched him.
Well, lad, this is what we train for. So, how'd they get you? Did they sneak into the camp?
I got lost.
I think he deserted.
Oh, taking French leave, or were you full out deserting?
It's always march, 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 drill, 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 and stabby, stabby, stabby with our bayonets. For years. The Jerrys are never going to come back, are they?
I need to go and talk to the General, but they won't let me cross the bridge.
Well, they won't let you through the front gate either. Well, I suppose I do owe you. Listen, just tell Sergeant Oldcastle you know what happened on Trim Street.
What happened on Trim Street?
What happened on Trim Street?
Well, I'm not telling you that.
I guess you're not heading back then.
I guess not.
See you when I see you then.
Not if I see you first.
What?
Was that yours?
What?
Maga manefa! Ben!
No, please, I give up! He's got blood on his hands!
I thought we could have a chat about Trim Street.
You shut your bloody mouth, you fat bastard! Let him pass, lads! He's not getting past the front gate anyway, just this once. Try it again, and I'll kill ya.
Oh, tell it to the Marines.
They're blowing up the distillery? In God's name, why?
So the soldiers don't get drunk all the time?
If I didn't have more important things to do, I'd put a stop to that right quick.
If I polish my boots. Fucking Starkey's back.
I need to speak to the General!
Get him, lads!
What'd I ever do to them?
You know what you did.
It was a joke! All right, it wasn't a joke.
What about the air raid shelter? It goes right under the fence.
You're right. You're always right. I should have gone through the air raid shelter.
You are theatrically inclined. Please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
They're bombing us again! Go back to them! Back for more punishment! They're here!
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll meet in hell. Who the hell blocked up the entrance to the air raid shelter? What if there was an air raid?
There hasn't been an aeroplane over Wellington Wells since 1950, has there?
I'm gonna have to blow a hole in it.
Well, where are you going to get explosives?
Easy. From the military camp.
But we can't get into the military camp. Well, what about the distillery? They're going to blow it up.
Right. You're always right. I wonder if they've blown it up yet.
What?
Oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Well, if you can't remember things, maybe you shouldn't be drinking.
You're right. You're always right.
Well, they obviously haven't blown it up yet.
I suppose now we just wait until someone comes by with a pack full of plastic.
Help! Help! They're trying to kill me!
You have to help him.
What's he ever done for me?
Well, he might be the man with the explosives.
You're right. You're always right. Let's see what his problem is. I wonder how much liquor's left around here.
Ollie, focus.
Thank God you're here. I think they draw to the plastique. Wait. Ollie's Darky?
Look, I don't have to help you if you'd rather work it out with the plagueies.
It's Baden Powell. We were in the Punjab together.
Did you know him?
Haven't the foggiest.
Are you gonna help me out? Are you gonna help me out here, Starkey?
Our own wee barn. Well, this'll blow a nice hole in the air raid shelter. Oh, now I remember Baden Powell. Real kiss-ass he was.
Nil nisi bonum, Ollie.
Is that what you do while I'm scrounging all day? Studying Latin? What's the bloody use of that?
Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
I hope this is enough dynamite.
You better cover your ears.
Now, what's more fun than that?
Lots of things.
Now, we'll just go down there and pop up inside the fence. Now, tinkering, that's a thing I know. I'll give it a whirl. How the hell does all this work? So, that's not how you do it.
I think you should stick to what you know.
Yeah.
Ah, fond memories.
Careful, I don't think they like you very much here.
I polish my boots.
Infiltrator!
Right.
It's... We beat you once, we'll beat you again! Come back for another beating!
Ah.
That was rather brutal.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
Have I shown you the picture? I have.
MacDonald!
Ollie? What possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a car. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
Grenade! Go back to...
It's started! It's finally stopped!
Oh.
Necessary to capture him unharmed.
Come back for another beating! For England and St. George!
Back for more punishment!
You'd better get a plaster on that.
I think someone pinched him.
Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the camp.
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been 6 years.
Is he still deaf in one ear?
Sorry to bother you, but...
Stalky! Damn your eyes! Intruder! Intruder!
Told you.
For God, for Harry and St. George.
The tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp! Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town.
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946. Before they took the children.
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up. We could have saved them. I could have saved my daughter.
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, you can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store, then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
I'll ask Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
You better get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right.
Make my escape path.
Donald!
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago?
My eyesight isn't
And you
that
lost
bad.
it smashing some televisions. That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let us say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts. Open up. I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding Ollie Starkey in that
Don't
cart,
blame
are
them.
ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Just move along, if you don't mind.
Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine. I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap. All off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm going to have to go back for parts. Do not steal the Bridge Boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I do it to the Bridge Boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
Oh, I knew about the tanks. Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Bing.
If it salute you. If it don't move, put it
There
away.
we go.
If you
Almost
can't
as
move
sweet
it,
as you,
put
Margaret.
camo
You're a
leather.
real charmer, aren't you?
You're a tough crowd, Meg. You know that.
There you go.
Hot. The meat cold.
We are the Hollow Men. We are the Stuffed Men.
Okay.
It's always darkest before the dawn. But how long? Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. And everywhere the ceremony of the
Money.
Tomorrow is another day, as the lady said.
Clothes make the man, don't they? Nobody likes a naked person.
Supreme executive power must derive from a mandate from the masses.
We are the Hollow Men. Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
They could have taken them, but they didn't have to, did they? We brought them all to the station.
Tell the Sandman I said hello.
Strange how everyone looks the same. You don't belong here! Get out!
Just look at stuff.
You never liked me, did you?
At least I don't have to wear that idiotic mask.
Why have you abandoned me?
Remember bread. I'll remember bread.
someone.
It's Sunday. Nobody goes to work on Sunday.
It's Monday.
Ah.
They're going to know it was you. You told everyone in the Duke's Arms you were going to do it. What were you thinking?
What do you think, lass? I was thinking I won't have to see Uncle Jack's stupid face everywhere.
Or just put up another antenna.
You're right. Oh, you're always right.
I think you better get out of town.
And where do you expect me to live then?
In the Garden District?
They don't have televisions there, do they? Now, tinkering, that's a thing I know. Good. Now we can come back here without all those disagreements. If you don't know where you're going, you ought to have no trouble getting... How the hell does all this work?
What have I done, Reg? I didn't think you'd hear me.
Lay still, you bastard.
Roast beef.
Long ago event.
Before, he was
Or
Uncle Jack.
Tried to convince you that his life is not happy, or even that your life.
Mom.
It's all falling apart. The centre cannot hold.
Observe how the concrete is used for its raw and unpretentious honesty, contrasting with the pretentious ornamentality of the Victorian buildings of the parade. Rather than in the structure, the surface preserves the shape of... Well, I guess we'll meet in hell.
Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village, okay?
Hello. Would you like to donate to our Uncle Jack charity drive?
On your trolley, you happy wee fuck bumper!
Ollie!
Oh, my goodness. You're Ollie Starkey. It's Ollie Starkey.
Fuck the lot of you! Jack's a collaborator and a traitor! Sorry you had to see that.
do you think you're wearing?
Stop! In the name Right! No more Mr. Nice Guy!
The one that did it.
Well, I'm glad. Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them on
Put that down! What was that? Stop! In the name of the Lord! Get away!
Okay, that's not the way.
Nothing like sitting when you've been walking.
Don't be caught dead in those clothes.
Where did you go?
Cheer up! I think I see the killer.
Don't unforgiven,
That's the one what
more
done
shall
it.
be given.
See what all the fuss was about?
Go forth and sin nae more.
It's always hand-me-downs, isn't it?
That's the guilty bugger! Right there!
You think you can defy authority?
Of course I can.
Give up! And I won't smash your face! That's the last time you do that around here. Really, none of that around here. I'll cheer you up, all right.
On.
Let this be a lesson to you then.
I should really get this mended.
Is your house on fire?
looks familiar, doesn't she?
No.
Oh dear. You can't wear that.
Let's turn that crown upside down.
You're up to something.
That's the right.
One of the lucky ones.
Right. That cutscene's.
Kill us right there. Get them.
Stop making us miserable!
I believe it's not. Shall be damned. Right. I'm done fooling around.
No.
You can't.
Stand down. Stop! In the name of the law! Right down, you black dog! Say goodnight! Black dog!
You're gonna get what's coming to you.
You're not going to ruin things for the rest of us.
Right. That cutscene.
Right there.
Help us help you.
Stop being so bloody difficult.
See what all the fuss was about.
Right. No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
He's the one that did it.
I won't have it.
Down.
Down up.
Don't fool it around!
Thanks, say the blisters.
Oh dear, you can't wear that.
That's the guilty bugger right there!
Get away with this!
Right! I'm Roy, the nice guy.
Clear off! You're rotten wet!
Roy! There's the guilty bugger!
We left you alone.
Downer.
That's right! No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Don't be caught dead in those clothes.
There's the guilty party! Over there!
Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
Are you all right? You might want to see a doctor about that. Where did you...
Oh, that really takes it out of his shoulder.
Sir? Let's call the lads.
Shut your piss, Granny boys!
Done fooling around! Put that down! Down! Right!
No need to get
No more Mr. Nice Guy!
Right!
Look at him. He's coming. Get him, lads!
I won't have him. Black dog. Say goodnight.
Gather! Away, pull your carcass!
Joy!
Cut my butt, like Stop bringing me down! Downer! Downer!
All right, now you can make one of those sugar hypodermics.
Good.
Now don't forget to use it if you start feeling weak, but don't overdo it. It can really hurt you if you take too much.
Behind with you then!
Touch it!
Stop them!
Allow me to cheer you up!
Stop mucking about!
Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a
No
rush.
need to get excited.
I'm done fooling around! Even here, come on. Right! I've had it with you, won't have it! Oh,
Where's some heard you levy-headed Weinstein? Oh, piss off, Michael! Let you out of the bed to
Think you can defy authority?
Spark lozenge! Put me hand! Oh, piss off, Mike!
only doing my job.
What? Why not?
Ollie, I didn't ask you here, did I? If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me, even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No, Ollie. People do not need to know the truth. Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
No. It's better not to know. You, of all people, should understand that.
I'm truly sorry about this, Miss Bing.
Help! There's a donor in my...
Hello, it's me.
Is this some sort of silly prank?
When I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen. Would you mind terribly bringing me my joy?
Oh, no, I can't.
Please, Ollie. You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mom. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
They won't listen. You'll only upset them, and then they'll take more joy and forget. They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You know what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No! You can't, please. I'll take you to the executive committee. I'll walk you there. Anything. Just please give me my joy. I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would a woman stash her joy?
I'm afraid joy is after my time.
I don't think she likes him very much.
Nice. This.
Leave my things alone, you pervert!
Here we go. She certainly hates to be off her joy, doesn't she?
You're not going to give it to her.
This is what you were looking for, wasn't it? I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
Why the fuck are you doing this? You evil downer bastard! I am going to kill you! I am going to kill you!
Sorry, I need my words to stick in your head instead of flying right out the other ear.
I've got to answer the blower. People depend on my decisions.
She's got her own pneumatic. I better answer it. Who the hell is Clive Birthwhistle?
You should find out if she likes him or not. You can't trust her, of course. Maybe there's a letter or something somewhere.
They're going to need an answer right away. You don't know how critical my answers are.
Okay, Mr. Birthwhistle. You can have as big an office as you like.
That doesn't sound like Miss Bing, does it?
Off you go.
This is all some clever joke, isn't it? It's terribly funny, Ollie. Let's just call this a prank. And you can untie me now. Please.
Miss Bing, is everything all right? I'm sorry, but I shall have to enter the premises.
Who's that?
Why don't you go find out?
If you're going to talk to that Bobby, you can't do it looking like Ollie Starkey.
Who the hell am I supposed to look like then? King Edward?
Maybe there's a maid's uniform in the house somewhere.
Come in, Constable. Everything's perfectly all right.
We'll just see about that.
Come in, Constable. Everything's perfectly all right.
We'll just see about that.
Come in, Constable. Everything's perfectly all right.
We'll just see about that. Ah!
Well, that's my regular off-site executive committee meeting. I may be surprised to find you've tied me up. What unconvincing lie are you going to try to fob them off with?
You better answer it.
What do I say?
Tell them you're the general and the meeting's been postponed. Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Get away!
Hello, it's Beatrice Dalrymple from the Executive Committee.
I'm so sorry. Something's come up. Please come back tomorrow.
Is that General Bing?
Yeah, I haven't got time to chit-chat. We're trying to save the world.
All right. Tomorrow, then. Tomorrow, I guess.
I hope Miss Bing didn't sneak off while I wasn't looking.
Take the key and lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
I brought some food.
I made them sing, Ollie, so they wouldn't be afraid. But then they had to get on the train. Do you remember how they screamed?
Aye, I remember. All except my daughter.
Your daughter?
Aye, Margaret. Because she was dead. You've got to eat.
I'll throw it right back up.
What was it your dad fed you when you were sick and couldn't eat anything else?
Coffee yogurt.
I'll bring some.
Give me my joy! Why won't you give me my joy?
I'll get you that coffee yogurt.
Why won't you give me my joy? Why won't you give me my joy?
All right, coffee yogurt. What is yogurt exactly?
It's fermented milk, like cheese, only it doesn't curdle.
So I just need some old milk and some coffee.
And probably some sugar to make the medicine go down.
So, she's got coffee while the milk, bit of sugar makes everything better. Well, that's coffee yogurt a la Starkey. I hope she's not particular.
Everything is quite all right. Sleepy tight, nighty-night. Everything's tucked out of sight, my fair lady.
I think you'd better give her that yogurt.
This is awful. You've ruined it. Oh, Father, why have you forsaken me?
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, that will be the gardeners. Perhaps you can suggest some lovely colour combinations.
I think you better answer that.
I didn't realise she was quite
Ollie,
this
she's
popular.
going to scream if you don't gag her.
Get away!
So who am I pretending to be?
You could always pretend to be the maid.
Who is it?
It's Brown, the gardener. Could you get Miss Bing?
I'm sorry, she's very busy.
You should have said that she's out.
She's very busy being out.
I'll leave it with you then. Would you, open up, please?
I haven't got time to shave.
Well, wrap something around your face.
And I'm a fat, ugly Scotsman.
Not all maids are thin, pretty, and French.
You've got all the bloody answers, haven't you? Just a minute.
You better make sure she's out of sight.
So, should I stick her in a closet somewhere?
I'm afraid so.
accounting of all the gardening supplies. She can pay me next week. Cheerio.
I'll see that she gets it. There are acts of heroism you never get a medal for, and they're some of the bravest.
I need air! Open the door! I'm suffocating!
I think you'd better let her out. No, you may not just leave her in there for a bit.
I didn't say a word.
Well, that's a good look for you. Suits you. You might want to shave a bit.
Wait, so like, there we go. Here. Right on the doorway.
Christ almighty, can't these people think for themselves?
You must let me answer my messages. They won't know what to do on their own. I promise I won't put in any secret cries for help. I just need to answer.
Who the hell is Prudence Holmes?
You really ought to get out more, Ollie.
Just let me point them in the right direction.
Oh my god, it's going to be boring.
All right. I'm afraid she's been gone from the office for some... Why do I feel like a squealer?
I was your friend. The only one who was nice to you. Why would you do this to me? Have you at least got a cigarette?
They'll kill you, you know.
Whoever told you that?
Last time I managed to dig some out of the rubble, a house collapsed on me. I nearly died.
Give me some joy! I need my joy!
You'll feel better soon. Ish, I think.
Miss Bing? Oh, Miss Bing? It's Constable Naismith.
You're busier than a one-legged man at an arse-kicking contest, aren't you?
You won't fool the bobbies. They'll expect their sandwiches.
I think he's getting upset. Ollie, you better talk to him.
Oh, sorry, Constable. Miss Bing is not here.
Well, if you don't mind, Ma'am, I'll make my own determination as to her localization.
You, come right in.
Miss Bing? You around?
You better get Miss Bing back to the closet.
Or I can just do that. Nice.
The children could stop screaming.
You have to talk to them. Then they settle down for a bit.
Are you mad?
Aye. We could have saved them, you know. The tanks were made of papier-mâché. Little Artie Hastings tore a hole in one of them.
What could that possibly matter now?
I suppose it doesn't. Except that's just the first lie. Then comes the victory that wasn't, and then the happy pills, and the Simon Says because the kids are all gone. You can paint loaves of bread on the shop windows all you like, but if people don't wake up, we're all going to starve to death.
Please, give me my joy.
Oh, I need you here with me, Ma'am. Not off in Neverland with Wendy and Peter.
All right. The tanks were papier-mâché. The children didn't have to get on the train. Poor Margaret Worthing didn't have to die.
Nah, she didn't.
We go to City Hall, back entrance. There's a private elevator. The code is 0126.
The date of the victory.
I'll write you a letter of transit. There won't be enough. People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. That's what we have to do, Ollie. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
Then why would you help me?
There hasn't been a baby born in Wellington Wells in 17 years. We don't talk about that.
I'd forgotten that.
Let's go see the executive committee.
Oh! People have to know.
In an hour, you horrible little man. I won't even know you exist.
Those balls, man.
You have to find the letters of transit.
I can't stay here. Victoria's probably run to the police already.
Then hurry! Find them!
Right. I'm done fooling around. You're only making it harder on yourself.
Well, that was unexpected. Ow. But I've got a letter of transit now. I'll see the executive committee in the parade. I'll tell them the food's running out. I'll make them listen.
Right. No, I've had it for you. Done falling apart. I won't hurry. You like that, dog? Right. No more Mr. Night Guy. Coming to ya. I'll fix you.
Oh shit.
catch you next time, I will.
Yep. Oh, come on. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, take my drug, Bill. Or not.
Lovely day for it. I'm terribly sorry, sir. The Executive Committee have decided to close the parade to visitors for the duration.
Duration of what?
They neglected to specify, sir. But I have been specifically informed that it is unrelated to the dispersion of plague. So, you may put your mind at ease in that regard.
Then how the fuck am I supposed to get to the parade, you bell-headed turd?
Perhaps you could dig a tunnel, sir. Good luck.
For fuck's sake! He wasn't helping me anyways.
Aren't there already tunnels?
For the train tracks, oh sure, but there's no way past the hatch on the other side. Believe me, I've tried.
Then how does the Morteline get to the village from the mines on Apple Holm?
You're right, there must be tunnels. I've no idea where.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
Dr. Faraday! Oh, yes, she designed the Morteline flow system. Oh, she's got to have the blueprints for the Morteline tunnels.
Bravo, Ollie. One day you won't need me anymore.
Don't you start talking nonsense, lassie. I'll go see Dr. Faraday. So the parade's locked up tighter than a vicar's bumhole.
Damn it. What is that?
Lovely.
Okay.
But there's the Morteline tunnels. Dr. Faraday has to have a map. Maybe she'll let me make a copy.
Oi!
I did.
Oh, you
Just
bed.
no,
What?
no, 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 no.
Stop fooling around! He that believeth not shall be damned!
No, I will not. Trash can.
That's it. He's running.
She thought she was in her own house, or maybe she thought...
I've got a wife.
What the hell?
Oi! Oh.
Stop guarding yourself. Why, broken? He's stuck.
Our own wee Bannockburn.
There you go. The game helped me out.
Start you in. Be off with you then.
Ignore me. There you go.
Oi! Oh, I'll cut you in alright.
So annoying. Everything's fine, boy.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
Right, I've had it with you. There's the guilty bugger. Right there. Right. I've had it with you.
We'll just leave me alone and it's fine.
Careful. You know how there's all that joy gas in there? It's going to make you throw up. You better wear a gas mask.
That's almost better than risky. He really doesn't like joy. Gas mask.
Simon said, step on one lit platform.
Take a flying fuck at the moon! Wait, I didn't say Simon said.
Ollie!
There's no one here but us ravens.
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon says, step on 2 platforms.
Simon says, go drown yourself in the river.
Fantastic! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice.
Maybe.
Step on 3 lit platforms. I didn't say Simon says. Now, Simon says, step on 3 lit platforms.
Back in your ma's fanny, you wank stain!
Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you?
Of course you can.
Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon says, step on all the lit platforms.
Act tune and match Snell, you bloody charlatan!
And then end up there we go.
Wait and ball your head! You're the first wee dick that's ever made me long for the real Jack!
Be sure to enjoy your day.
Okay. take a shortcut. Through the trees! Nope. I don't think so.
Look what I've got.
What?
I see. Right, I've had it with you. I see you.
Right. You're
I'm
with
you.
me.
Mr. Nice Guy. That's it. That's it. Keep running.
Come on, lads. Give it up. Good.
That's hey. No skulking round.
That's
at night.
right. I've had it with
No
you.
more, Mr. Nice Guy.
I see
That's
you.
the one what done
You're
it.
coming with me.
That's
right. I've
No
had
more
it with
cussing.
you.
Right.
No way. Oh my god, something big flying around. My room. Shit.
Oi. No skulking around at night. Someone got this.
Okay.
We'll have none of that around here.
Holy shit.
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
Okay.
You take your joy immediately.
There's some healings here.
Why did they lock up Dr. Faraday?
You take your joy immediately.
Thank God! We've been cooped up there forever.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder, but there's been an absence of absence, I'm afraid.
James, you don't have to air our dirty laundry to every stranger that passes by.
If you do the wash, we wouldn't have so... Anyway, this is Ollie Starkey.
Who's he when he's at home?
We served together at Ramsgate.
Oh, Ramsgate. Sorry to intrude.
Jealousy doesn't look good on you, Roger.
You wouldn't happen to ken the whereabouts of Dr. Faraday?
Not actually sure. She was always talking about making a portal in the universe. It sounds ridiculous, but Roger says, well, we're a little worried she succeeded.
Don't tell anyone. If she has gone for good, we're out of work.
I was sort of hoping... Well, she designed the motorline pipes under the city, didn't she?
Oh, yes. That was one of the first things she did on her own, after Mr. Faraday went on holiday.
You're not going down into those tunnels, are you? It's like tangled hair down there. You know, like what's in the shower drain because certain people don't clean it.
I was hoping there might be blueprints.
There must be, but the place is such a mess and she blew it up. The Bobbies won't even let us downstairs to water the plants.
If Dr. F comes back and they're all dead, we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ollie, they want you to do it.
Well, then why didn't they... I could water them for you.
Oh, would you? We could try and dig up your plans while you do.
Once again, the heroes of Ramsgate save the nation.
You take your joy immediately.
You should suck my balls.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
We'll make a gardener of you yet.
You take your joy immediately.
I think we found your blueprints.
Brilliant. Give us a look then.
The thing is, we need someone to pollinate the flowers down there.
Pollinate? Is your bum out the window?
You can't expect a soldier to know about flowers, James.
But we can't go down there, can we?
It's my bee cannon.
It's her bee cannon?
Well, she made it for me.
I thought you were worried about pollinating the plants.
All right, fine. Here's the bee cannon. You'll love it. It's got cannon in its name.
What am I to do with that?
Just find some bees, suck 'em up, go to the flowers, spit 'em out.
I'll do my best. Bees. There's no bloody bees in the village. Ah, oh, damn it. It's back to the garden district, isn't it?
You take your joy immediately.
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Right. That cuts it.
There's the That's right. Guilty, brother. Right. Cut down. That's right. I'm at it with you. Right. I'm done fooling around. Gather!
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Right now!
You never liked me, did you?
Oh, hey! What are you doing out this time of night?
Smells like someone cleaned every surface with mortaline. Good thing I didn't smoke anymore. Good. A bit of privacy at travelling won't hurt. I hate tunnels. And second night he takes the road in, as near poor sinner was abroad in.
Huh?
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
It's vague because you were drunk.
No way.
Well, they say if you're my age and you wake up without pain, you're dead.
I see we're past the point. Your feet meet.
Well, not much there, I guess.
Please don't.
Save day or morning. Magam.
Fuck you. Better idea.
I have thought I was dead.
Ridiculous, right?
Sleep tight, darling.
Shit.
Go around dressed like that.
At least I don't have to wear that idiotic mask anymore.
Okay, I'll just go on there.
Trust me, I know.
Lovely. I've reincarnated as Ollie Starkey.
That's no... way to dress. Stop it.
Dear me.
On all of the telephones. The meat hot, the meat cold. At least I don't have to wear that idiotic mask anymore.
What happened to the gardens?
Take games from the container bees.
Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
Yeah, get too close.
Porgies. They're the only ones around here clever enough to plan for winter, and now they're pretty much fucked.
Oh, Father Nature.
Finally. How much of these do I have? 3. That could be enough.
Could be worse.
Never thought it would come to this. Remember bread? I remember bread.
Okay.
Who was Uncle Jack before he was Uncle Jack?
After the first 1,000 leaves, the next few steps get a bother. Now, should I take the low or I take the high road?
They won't attack me.
Nothing but blue skies.
Righto.
Didn't you think that was funny? Crickets. Bloody crickets.
Maybe they found your blueprints by now.
Take your joy immediately.
Oh, maybe.
You take your joy immediately.
Well, look at that. There's a tunnel, but it's a bit dark. It's under the Uncle Jack fan club. They don't like you very much. Why?
We have a sort of disagreement about whether Uncle Jack's a very fine, funny fellow or a rotten, murdering collaborationist traitor.
So that's why you smash all the televisions. Roger, manners. Have you got an escape plan for after you talk to the executive committee?
Why would I need an escape plan? I'm just going to tell the executive committee what's going on in the village. They're not going to shoot the messenger, are they? Then I'll just go back to my...
home in the train station.
How would I escape, anyway?
Oh, I know. The parade float. It'd be ridiculous, Roger.
What are you talking about?
The Uncle Jack fan club. They bring a giant balloon to the Battle of Flowers parade every year. It's enormous. It's supposed to be his head. Well, that could carry you away to, well, wherever the winds take you.
I suppose if I'm in the club anyway, I might as well grab the float. If nothing else, no one will have to look at Jack's head floating across the village on May Day.
You will need quite a lot of helium to fill it.
Oh, I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it.
Look, empty hydrogen tanks.
What am I going to do with empty ones?
The label, DSIR, the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. Well, you know, in Arkwright Labs. In the parade.
You think we can get the deposit back?
They must have full ones there.
Oh, what did I ever do to deserve you, Margaret? All right, I've got a map of the tunnel into the parade. Seems like I need to get in through the Jacobean Club. God, I hate Uncle Jack.
You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
You're just staring at.
Well, Meg, shall we walk to Inverness, Edinburgh, or what's left of Aberdeen?
I'm glad I can't smell anymore.
Shit.
Who you are? Dressed like that? Wish I.
It's all falling apart.
Will these hands never...
Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
can never quite bring myself to hate these poor sick bastards. I try not to kill them. Sometimes. I don't even know what for.
Because they're still people.
Aye, a bit of that.
What's going on? Thank goodness. You gave me quite the fright.
Quite away from the music halls, aren't we?
I feel better about your ready.
What?
Black dog!
Where the hell did you? Oh.
There you are.
Right is right. Right is right.
Lovely day for it.
Righto. Running off to? Ah! That's a...
Mouldy and dank. Just how I like it.
It's a dangerous business. You step onto the tracks, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing whether you might be swept off to.
Go forth and sin nae more.
Ask for it.
The Uncle Jack fan club. I suppose they can't remember what he did during the war.
What did he do?
Voice of the Occupational Authority on the radio, wasn't he?
Accept evidence that conflicts.
You were downer.
Come out, wherever you are.
Patience, Ollie.
Look at that.
I should have brought West.
Good as God. For England and Uncle Jack!
Wet blanket, black dog.
Give him a right and a left and a down. Good kick.
Downer. Downer.
Come out.
Nothing like listening to get the blood flowing.
What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing there?
Shit.
What are you doing in my house?
What do you want? Your thank.
Cheer up, you bastard! Keep calm. Keep calm. Keep calm.
That's it. Don't stop until you're down.
Sure.
Give him a right and a left and a good kick.
Sorry, I had to see that. I bet it's all up there.
They don't need a cook. They need a maid.
Where's the bloody parade balloon? You could hide the Tsar and all his relations up here, and no one's the wiser. Time to get the float out of here.
Ollie!
I said float. What did you think I said?
We didn't come here for the float. We came here to get into the Motoline tunnels.
How did we gang out of here?
Did you hear that? My God! Thief! Downer! Get out!
For the love of Jack!
Downer! Ow! Keep calm. Take your joy! Take your joy!
I see you right! I'm done fooling around!
Bitch.
Well, I guess we'll meet in hell.
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
Way to go up the chimney. Like Santa Claus after he's eaten up all the biscuits.
Didn't you read the plans? There's a secret passage and a hatch.
Good around.
I knew there was a hatch here. I hope it really does go to the tunnel to Appleholm.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
We haven't been in the parade in a while, have we, Margaret? I hope the executive committee listens. I hope they're willing to tell people the truth.
Don't forget to get some hydrogen for your float, in case it doesn't go well in the broadcast tower.
Aye. Now, tinkering, that's a thing I know. What happened here?
You better stay away from him. He's about to go.
No! Sally, where?
Big questions. Here. No one seems to live here anymore. Might be a good place to camp out. Really takes it out of your shoulders.
Oh, look at all the pretty clothes.
Yeah, super pretty.
The one that did it. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
You can't hide forever.
Another bloody document control. How much we learned from the Germans.
The gate's open, Ollie.
Looks like a plague whistle did a number on this.
Ollie, look out! He's about to stop biting people.
Yeah.
Come out, wherever you are.
That cuts it. That cuts it.
You'll thank me later.
Ah, the Department of Senseless Idiotic Research. If anywhere's got hydrogen, it's these bampots. If not, I'm off to the executive committee to fill a bag with hot fucking air. Where do they keep their hydrogen, do you think?
I see ya!
Look at him. He's covered in blood.
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy! Yourself. Downer! Really? I won't have it! Oh, you! Look at that! Downer! I'm gonna cut for you! Get up! You need to... I won't have it! Think you can defy authority? Oh, yeah. No downers here.
Not quite.
Amazing what you can survive if you set your mind to it.
Gosh.
Oh, look at all the pretty clothes.
Is there meat on sale?
Did you hear something?
Lay still, you bastard.
Another bloody document control. How much we learned from the Germans.
The gate's open, Ollie.
Story time.
Can't you just not look at the telly?
No, I can't just not look at the telly. They put one in every bloody corner. I'll tell you what I can do. I can blow up the bloody broadcast antenna at City Hall.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard from you.
What do you know? You're dead. Huh? Haven't got an answer for that, have you? Margaret. Margaret! Ah.
Looks like a plague whistle did a number on this.
Have you ever wondered what life will be like 20 years into the future?
Ah, the Department of Sense.
I mean, yes. No.
This idiotic research.
A very long way away, doesn't it? But 1984.
If anywhere's got hydrogen, it's these bamboys. If not, I'm off to the executive committee to fill a bag with hot fucking air.
In your house, right now.
Where do they keep their hydrogen, do you think?
Hey, what are you doing there? Allow me. You.
Yeah.
Still alive. There's a laugh.
I'll have to go soon. Night shift.
You better stay away from him. He's about to go.
Another bloody document control. How much we learned from the Germans.
You are not authorized. Please clear
The gate's open, Ollie.
Looks like a plague whistle did a number on this.
Have you ever wondered what life will be like 20 years into the future?
Ah,
That'll be in
the Department of
1984.
Senseless Idiotic
It sounds like
Research.
a very long way away, doesn't it? But 1984 is closer than you think. According to the world's House of the Future, you can imagine yourself in 1984.
If anywhere's got hydrogen, it's these bambots. If not, I'm off to the executive committee to fill a bag with hot fucking air.
You'll never have to meet again.
Right! I've had it with you! You're only making it harder on yourself. Oh, fix you! Relax! Down, down! Hell! What was that? Say goodnight! I won't have it, Sam! We've got it down over here, haven't we? I'll fix you!
Oh no.
Stop! In the name of the law!
Or does he just die? I don't have any.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
Nope.
Hurt.
Game.
And there's my hydrogen. Now, just need to walk out the door and...
That's the last time you do that round here.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
This better not be Evan Lass or someone fucked up.
Ah, again.
Oh, look at all the pretty clothes.
Sure.
Ollie, look out! He's about to start biting people.
Don't hurt me.
Please.
Another bloody document control. How much we learned from the Germans.
The gate's open, Ollie.
They did it.
Get away from there, or I'm calling the police.
Looks like a plague whistle did a number on this.
A nice guy.
Sure.
Oh, how was that?
That's the one what done it.
Right. Cutscene.
Right. I'm at it for you.
Ah, the Department of Senseless Idiotic Research. If anywhere's got hydrogen, it's these bambots. If not, I'm off to the executive committee to fill a bag with hot fucking air.
Right. No more Mr. Put that down.
Give up, and I won't smash your face. Downer. Black dog downer. Stay good.
Scanning on the link.
We got.
You better stay away from him. He's about to go.
Stay or Honig.
Another bloody document control. How much we learned from the Germans.
The gate's open, Ollie.
Looks like a plague whistle did a number on this.
Take it.
Wondered what life will be like 20 years into
the Department of Senseless Idiotic Research.
Yes, it sounds like a very long way.
If anywhere's got hydrogen, it's these bambots.
If not, I'm off to the executive committee to fill a bag with hot fucking air.
Right! That cutscene! Say goodnight! I won't have it!
We'll have none of that around here!
There's my hydrogen. Now, I just need to walk out the door and...
We have an intruder! I'm shutting all the doors!
Ah, for fuck's sake! How do I get out now?
Fine. Catch you next time. I will. fix you. Put that down. Black. I won't have it. Downer. Say goodnight. Black dog.
Well, lad, this is what we trained for. I hope I've not made you late for supper. If I've done this right, you'll wake up in a bit. Didn't make a racket.
Up here, Ollie. I think you can open up the doors from the office.
Well, how the hell do I do that? I can't fly up there, can I? Oh, wait, the cannon.
Oh, God. Please don't use the
Just need to make sure it's facing the tower and wind it back.
That's a terrible idea.
Wet blanket?
And now, I just get in.
I hope this doesn't tear off any bits you'll miss later.
Why didn't you mention that before? Still got all my bits. They just hurt extraordinarily much. Who needs trains and planes? We ought to have sent the mail by cannon.
All right. All right. I've opened the door. Now, please, just go.
Thank you kindly.
I'm going to have the worst headache for the rest of the week.
The broadcast tower can't be that far from here. I wonder what the executive committee's up to right now.
Take your joy, darling. Take your joy. Stop being so...
The elevators must be up these stairs.
And it's another fabulous day.
Oh, I don't think I want to try to get past Headmistress while
You know
she's
how
on
I
the
would
job.
fix everything if
I
I
better
was
shut
in
her down
charge.
first. Where have they hidden? Excuse me, miss. Could you turn on the elevator?
I'm terribly sorry. I'm very busy. Why don't you ask at another window?
I need to get upstairs to see the executive committee.
They're busy too, I should think. Why don't you ask somebody else?
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. Please step away immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Sorry, ma'am. I need to get upstairs.
You'll have to ask someone who has time on her hands.
How are you doing?
Talking about the weather and smiling and laughing, of course. I insist on it. But at 3, I hope you'll all take a quick break for our daily recreational activity. Today we'll once again all gather around the telly for a rousing round of Simon's Fair.
Please step away immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. Please step away immediately.
Well, I'll be off now.
Where do I turn on the bloody power to the elevator?
That cuts it.
Oh, it's you.
Downer!
How did I get here?
Did you go and see Sally Boyle?
I can't have. She's in the village.
Or she came to you. It doesn't matter.
She comes by. Why does she come by? Do we trade?
What did you buy from her?
Oh, my memory's more than usually fuzzy.
Did you take something she gave you?
I was sad, wasn't I? And ashamed. I can still feel it. I just don't know why.
You bought something from her, didn't you?
Why was I sad? What have I got to be ashamed of? Margaret, don't look at me like that. Can't help it if I don't remember.
Yankee. What's up, bro?
Fuck me! Satan! Put that down! Found ya!
Looks like you're stuck.
I need to get upstairs to see the executive committee.
They're busy too, I should think. Why don't you ask somebody else?
Ah, there we go. And up I go.
Oh, it's almost done.
What the hell happened here?
Food production.
Good Christ, it's all going down the crapper.
You don't have to talk like that.
Who's in charge here?
You're in luck. It's me today. We rotate the dread responsibility. Do I know you?
So, there's only one of you who doesn't take joy in a day?
I might have had a little.
The tanks in the military camp.
Did you know they made
Oh my god, I'll have to go.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like a joy?
Have you been getting out into the village lately? People are getting a bit slim. And these charts, are we running out of food?
Oh, no, don't look at the charts. They're horrible. Here, let me get you another joy. We've got our own booth.
They're the executive committee?
So, you people are in charge of the whole shebang?
That's us. Ever since the victory. What's wrong with the tanks?
You know what? I've forgotten.
Oh, good. Well, come back if you remember.
Whatever idiots are in charge, I guess.
We have to tell people. They need to make a new executive committee.
Absolutely. If they won't heed the loony from the garden district, they're sure to hearken to the dead girl in his head.
They'd listen to Uncle Jack.
You know what that man did.
Everyone listens to him. All day long.
I can't stand his smirking face.
Ollie.
You're right. You're always right. But it's not going to be pretty. If we go upstairs, we're going to make him tell the truth about bloody everything.
Hello? Yoo-hoo! Hello? Here's Ollie. Hello?
Good Christ. He's gone off.
He can't have gone off. I've got things to...
Ah, I suppose this is where I could play a tape if I had one.
No, I can't leave here until everyone knows the truth.
Let's see what Jack has to say for himself.
I'm sure I had it right here. You know, there are times you can actually take a little too much joy and, well, then you can't remember where anything is, can you? Ah, yes. Here it is. Mrs. Florence Gilbert of Brougham Hayes is holding an exhibition of her hand-knit dolls. She likes to make dolls from all over the world.
I actually didn't have an idea too.
How'd you ken that?
The camera's
I thought I'd finished after first act.
Who would have liked that? Margaret.
And then surprise, surprise.
Why is he talking about you?
Who's Margaret?
Because I love dolls.
What am I talking about? Who cares about the past? Well, listen. Do drop by to see these fabulous dolls of Mrs. Florence Gilbert's.
Poor thing.
Poor thing?
She loved dolls, you know. She had dozens of them. From all over. I can assure you that there's absolutely no truth to the silly rumour that the food is running out.
How does he know about your dolls?
However, it is true that there's a brand new flavour of joy. You think a 12-year daughter would be over dolls?
His daughter?
Yes, Ollie.
But she made these darling little costumes.
He's
I
Jack.
knew he was wrong. I mean... She was even excited about going to Germany. It was me. I couldn't imagine living without her, so... So I hid her. Someone tipped them off. And she ran.
No, that's not right. It was Jack what turned you in and I what tried to save you.
No, Ollie. You turned me in.
I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time.
But you were my daughter.
Jack Worthing. Margaret Worthing. You're Ollie Starkey.
No, I couldn't have. I could never have betrayed
True
you. You're my
neighbour.
Neighbour.
I was your neighbour.
How could I? How could I do a thing like that to a little girl?
Drugs is a powerful thing, bro.
Dear God, I'm sorry, Margaret. I never meant to hurt you.
It's a bit late for an apology.
What can I do? Tell me.
Do you hear me? We've come to the end of our time. The food's run out. We're all going to starve to death. You have to stop taking your joy. Take it from Jack Worthing. That's me.
People have to know.
But Jack's your father?
Stop.
That Jack's gone. That the food's run out.
Oh, have to stop.
That they have to stop taking the joy.
Stop it.
You have to broadcast the tape.
Right, I could do that.
But you won't, will you?
God, I never meant to hurt you, Margaret. I'm sorry.
I guess this is the end.
He's not going away.
They've cut the power. The bastards.
There's an emergency, one of those wheelie power thingamabobs.
What is doing this?
You're on air. The Bobby Popper. More of them.
He's not going away. He's not going away.
I won't have it. Yourself. No damage here.
We're running out of power.
You're gonna tell what
you hear me?
Damn it. I don't know how. I'm healing.
The food's run out. We're all going to starve to death. You have to stop taking your joy.
Give up, and I won't smash
I think we need to do the wheel again.
Damn it.
Don't make someone's coming through the popper.
Screw your game.
Have to stop.
I'm gonna die.
Stop.
I'm gonna die.
Stop it.
Oh.
You won't.
Ah.
You won't.
Let's try again. Oh, dude. Oh. Silly me.
You're on air. The Bobby Popper. More of them.
Stop going away.
He's got it down here. Say goodnight.
He's not going away.
Think you can defy all
We've come to the end of our
Matt.
time.
We're running up.
Give up, and I won't smash
You hear
your
me?
face.
We've come to the end of our time. The food's run out. We're all going to starve to death.
Listen to the guy.
You have to stop taking your joy.
Not hit me. Try this once more.
I think we need to do the wheel again.
That's the last time you do that around here.
And then I have to go. Night shift. What? Yes, sir. Maybe this helps.
You're on air. Someone's coming through the popper. Someone's coming through the popper.
It's not going away. It isn't. It's not going away.
The bobby popper. More of them.
I'm afraid it's at the end of our time.
We're running out of power.
Do you hear me? It's at the end of our time.
Clear off, you rotten wet blanket!
This weapon makes like 0 damage. What?
I'll fix you!
I'll bulk you to death.
I won't have it!
Damn it. God damn it. Can I just
Lie
do
down,
it?
you damn black dog! I've had it with you! Put that...
I did.
Black dog! No, down at here! You're gonna get what's coming to you!
No, whoa.
Watch out, someone's coming.
Nice. The game hates me.
Watch out, someone's coming.
The food's run out. We're all going to starve to death.
Ollie.
Snakes in my garden! No snakes in... That's the last time you do that around...
Bloody hell.
You're on air. The bobby popper. More of them.
Hovering around.
It's not going away.
Downer!
We're running out of power.
Bastard. Don't have healings or anything. That's a little bit of a problem.
It's not going away. We've come to the end of our time. Do you hear me? We've come to the end of our time. The booze run out.
Stop! In the name of the law!
We're all going to starve to death.
Oh, unfortunately, I will need to go. Good. Try and save it. Well, I'll finish this tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.